calories in, calories out is a myth. To lose fat, this approach is very good. The premise basically is all calories are the same. And if you simply consume less calories than you expend, you will lose weight. I myself use this approach to lose over 15 kg, so it's very effective and it clearly works. As you can clearly see, look at the bicep veins right there. Simply just consuming less and moving more and being in that calorie deficit, you are going to lose weight. However, this approach may not be perfect, and there could be a better approach you could be using right now to make more progress, lose more fat, build more muscle, and have better overall health. The truth is, all calories are not the same. Getting 50 grams of protein from a protein bar, that is 300 calories, is not the same as getting 50 grams of protein from chicken, that is also 300 calories. You are going to make more progress, you're going to build more muscle, you're going to lose more fat, you're going to be in better overall shape, your internal functioning is going to be better if you ate the chicken instead of the protein bar. However, when it comes to losing weight, calories in, calories out is still a very effective approach because you're just simply eating less than you are moving. You would make more progress eating the real whole foods than eating those processed foods. So for example, say you ate 2,000 calories worth of only the whole foods, the unprocessed foods, the meat, the chicken, the eggs, etc. And you had 2,000 calories of the processed foods, the, whatever you want, the junk foods. Who is going to make more progress? Who's going to lose more weight? Who's going to build more muscle? Who's going to be better overall in their health and in shape? It's going to be the person who is eating the real whole foods, not the processed foods. So yes, the person who is eating those processed foods is still going to make progress if they're getting the same macros, etc. Just simply because they're in the calorie deficit, they're still going to lose weight. But you are going to make so much more progress if you were eating these real whole foods. These whole foods are going to improve your internal functioning and they are much easier to digest. They simply have more nutrients in them that will help supplement muscle growth and will also help your hormones stay at constant levels. And these foods will make you feel more full up and you will be less likely to overeat and gain weight. Just a disclaimer, my full aesthetic body course is in the link in the description. It teaches you exactly how to get in the best shape of your life and build the aesthetic body. Go check it out right now, link in the description. Calories in, calories out for losing weight is a very good approach. I used it. It's really simple. You basically just see all calories as the same. You eat your calorie total for the day. Say you're in a calorie deficit, you just eat your 2,000 calories of whatever you want. You're still going to lose weight. You don't need to eat specific foods, etc. And I agree with that to an extent. The best approach, I personally believe, is adopting this calories in, calories out approach, but adding a little tweak. Just for the majority of the time, the calories you eat should be the better calories. So I believe eating the whole foods, the unprocessed foods, are just simply better calories than eating the processed foods. So take this approach. You find out your maintenance calories and you go 300 calories underneath it. You're in a calorie deficit. You're going to be losing weight. If you just ate the processed foods, you would still be losing weight. But if you ate the unprocessed foods and you were in the calorie deficit, you are going to make so much more progress. You are going to lose more weight more effectively, quicker. You're going to build more muscle and your health is going to be so much better. So I think the 80-20 diet, while using this approach of calories in, calories out, is the best possible thing you can do. Listen, I myself did a cut and a lot of what I was eating was the bad foods, was the processed foods, just simply because I was a bit addicted and it wasn't that good for me. So a large majority of what I was eating during my cutting phase was these processed foods. And I was adopting this calories in, calories out approach and I made progress. But I would have made even more progress if the majority of what I was eating was the whole foods. 80% of the time, the whole foods. While I was cutting down, I would have lost the weight quicker, I would have retained more muscle mass, and I just simply would have been healthier. So if you can, adopt this mentality of calories in, calories out, where You just simply stick to your calorie total. For the day you have 1,800 calories and that's your calorie deficit. You stick to that, you track your calories, you're going to be losing weight. But try eat the real good foods, because those are simply better calories. They have better macros, they are better calories, they will help your body more, you're going to make more progress. So try stick to the foods that are healthy, such as the meats, the eggs, the fruits, the vegetables, etc. If your diet just consisted of that rather than the processed foods, you are going to make more progress. Just a disclaimer, it is nearly impossible to just eat those foods all of the time. I've tried myself. For months on end, I've ate the whole foods. Literally, that's it. No junk foods, no sweet treats. I've been able to do it for months on end, but it's stupid because you restrict yourself too much, and there will come a day where you just can't stop yourself any longer. You can't restrict yourself any longer, and you basically go and binge, and you binge for weeks on end, and you ruin your progress because you haven't implemented these small sweet treats and junk foods. So 80% of the time, eat the whole foods. 20% of the time, eat whatever you want. That is the best possible thing you can do to make more progress, because you're going to stick to it long term. You have to remember, getting in shape is a long term thing. It's not this short term little thing you're doing, just to look good for summer. You're doing this for your whole life, right? You want to be in shape for your whole life, right? So you need to have a diet that you can actually stick to in the long term, not just in the short term when you're dieting down, trying to lose a bit of weight. We want to be lean and look good for the rest of our lives. So we need a sustainable diet that we can actually stick to. Calories in, calories out is a very, very good approach to losing weight. Simply viewing all calories being the same and just sticking to your calorie total, you are going to lose weight. And you can eat whatever you want and you just stick to your calories, you will lose weight. I completely agree. But I believe a better approach is taking this approach in believing that if you consume less and you burn more, you are going to lose weight. But how about you change the mindset a little bit to see not all calories as equal, because some calories, that come from the meat, the eggs, the fruit, the vegetables, they are just better calories than the calories you get from the junk foods, etc. Not just for your health, but for your progress in the gym, for your muscle gain. Usually the whole foods have higher protein in them. They have better nutrients, which is going to supplement muscle growth more. And for fat loss, it's not going to destroy your hormone levels eating these foods all the time, which may cause other things such as gynecomastia and may cause your insulin levels to spike, which may cause fat gain. All of these different things that are going to come from eating these foods won't come from eating these foods. And it's the same thing with bulking. You will see clean bulking versus dirty bulking. If you clean bulk, you will put on less fat, you will build more muscle than if you dirty bulk. It clearly shows that calories are not the exact same. Some calories are superior to other calories. Having 1,000 calories of chicken is so much better than having 1,000 calories of Cheetos. Even if it's the same macros, same calories, 1,000 calories of chicken is going to be so much better for progress than the 1,000 calories of Cheetos. My full aesthetic body course is in the link in the description. It teaches you exactly how to get in the best shape of your life and build the aesthetic body. Go check it out right now, link in the description.